Hello again, YTPC. This is Mark back with you, Pipe Smokers Haven. I'm outside on the patio this morning. It's a little chilly, but it's supposed to get up to 60 today. So as the sun comes up back here, it'll warm up. We survived the band of storms that came through here in northern Illinois Friday. We had two that came through, and the second was pretty bad. We have this tree. I mean, it's a big tree in our backyard, and that right there is all that I really have to clean up from all those storms. There are trees all over this area, this neighborhood, and it is, I'm gonna put my camera down for a second. It is amazing how many down trees there are, and I mean big trees. There's still trucks in the area trying to clean up. I mean, literally just ripped right in half trunks. You know, it was crazy. We got lucky. I don't know. It's kind of strange when you're talking about those severe storms like that. They kind of, you know, when you're talking about tornadoes, it almost looks like we could have had at least some rotation going on in this area. We did get an alarm that there was a warning in this area. So I'm assuming that we did have one that could have, like, if it didn't fully touch down, there was enough rotation that it was just wreaking havoc, and it was literally snap trees in half over here. We got a it's like a maze getting out of this neighborhood right now, because pretty much every street that we go, in every direction, there was trees down, and they were trying to clean them up, get the mess cleaned up yesterday. It was pretty hectic. So, but like I said, we got very lucky because we have this big tree in the back, and we have multiple pretty tall trees in the front that really weren't affected at all. So we got lucky there. Smoking some Aaronmore Flake this morning in my little Savinelli Lacorda. Beautiful morning out. Got my coffee. Oh, glad it's Sunday. Hope everyone's enjoying their Sunday and they're having a good weekend. So I talked about my mama fox. I haven't seen her since I saw her. But I know she has a den somewhere around here because the neighbors all say they've seen her multiple times. So I just have to catch her, I guess. But I'm not going to go poking around or anything. I don't want to run her off, but so Chicago Pipe Club has a meeting Saturday. My friend Alan Carlson, who has his cigar lounge here in town, Strike the Box, he's wanting to go. I might head over there with him again. It was a great time the last time. I'm off, so it's always good to show up, hear what they have to say. The pipe show's coming up, so I'm sure they'll have a lot of information to throw out there. Aaronmore is so good. If you haven't tried Aaronmore Flake, then you're kind of leery of trying flakes. It is literally probably the closest thing to an aromatic in a flake. a Virginia flake tobacco that you can get with a sweetness. I'm not so sure they have a topping on it. I don't think they do. Just the way they cure it. Very, very enjoyable. It does go up a notch for nicotine, what you're used to smoking if you're like, you know, a strict aromatic smoker. But it won't knock you on your ass or anything like that. Went and picked up more Ennerdale. Alan has 3 tins of that. Got me a tin of that and a tin of Aaron Moore. So I'm pretty content with what I have to smoke. I always am. Whole lot of stuff going on, gang, in the neo-political world right now, but I'm not going to touch on any of it. But my God, so much. I mean, it's just crazy what we are seeing happening right now. Really scary shit. Got one of the major arteries in Rockford, right? Probably 2 blocks that way. Alpine Street, Alpine Road. A lot of traffic. I cannot believe. I can hear the traffic pretty good today. There's no wind out here. But generally, it really isn't that loud. The bigger thing is the airport. Actually, the airport is like, which isn't a major, huge airport. It's big, but it's not like a, you know, an O'Hare or anything like that. It's a decent size. We got a UPS hub, I believe, air hub over there, but it's not a big one. Get a lot of air traffic though, it seems like, for not a huge airport. And they always, it must be their approach pattern right here, because I see a lot of airplanes overhead, which is kind of cool. Didn't have that before, so I have it now. So as everyone probably knows, I hope everyone's praying for Nashville, for the domestic terrorism shooting that happened in that school, that Christian school. That's part of the very concerning thing I'm talking about, is, you know, the decay, the constant decay of society. It's not just happening now, it's been happening for decades, but, you know, you got the one side who they just want to continue to try to disarm everybody because there's another school shooting, and if you get rid of the law-abiding citizens' guns, and it'll fix the problem. You know, it's not the fact that, you know, we have a generation of children who are completely brainwashed. They have no conscience. They have no sense of morality. The guns ain't got nothing to do with that. We can't blame them. We can't blame their parents. We can't blame how our children have been being brought up past 30, 40 years. And that's what it is, because when I was a kid, you wouldn't hear these abbreviations. I'm not going to use them because they'll just take off. They won't post the video, but You want to hear all these abbreviations that are being used, and different educations that are going on. It's a mental health issue, folks. That's all. That's what it is. And it's so sad. I feel so bad, really. I do for our younger generation. It's going to continue to happen until people decide to stand up and end the madness. I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't. Just going by what I've been seeing the last 2 years, anyways. I don't. There's been plenty of opportunity, but it just doesn't seem like anybody has the fortitude or the will, however you want to put it, to do it. They're waiting for other people to save them, I guess, you know. Not quite sure what we have planned for today. I'm sure there's something in the works. I have a in-person interview Tuesday, so it's in Rockford here, but I don't know exactly where the location is, so I'm gonna find that today. Pretty much mostly what I've been thinking about lately is this position. I'm not getting my hopes up because I did that before and it just didn't work out, so I'm not falling for that trap again, but I'm just staying optimistic, basically. Cautiously optimistic. I feel I'd be a good fit for this position, but it's not what we feel. It's, can you sell yourself to the company, you know, that's looking for people? And that's not always, you know, sometimes you think you did a really good job and you just quite didn't present, you know, everything to them that they need. They want to be, it's just my personal opinion, when a company is looking to hire someone, they want to be like as confident as you can that, you know, this person is going to work out. We're not going to waste time and money, you know, just to get rid of them in 6 months. And I totally get that. I see it on a very vast level where I'm at now. I mean, we're talking entry level jobs, but which this is more of a mid level. You need to have some technical, you know, background. Not a lot, but some. But I got everything that I need. I think I'm prepared, so it's either going to go my way or it's not. But I'm excited. Things will change for sure if I get it. It's a traveling position, like 90% traveling, so that's going to be different for my wife, myself. But I don't think it'll necessarily be a bad thing because it's a lot of travel, but there's also your back. You know, you can get some 3-4 day weekends, things like that, which is great. I mean, want to do a short check-in, but I kind of want to stay on and chat a little bit today. I don't think some videos I don't get that much information out. Well, it's actually starting to warm up now. Sun's up high enough in the sky. Frost is disappearing on the grass. I almost didn't come out here because it looked really chilly, but I threw my Carhartt on. This thing is really warm, so it kept me warm. Keeps me really warm, actually, but so I guess I said pretty much everything I need to say today. As always, well, welcome everybody to the channel who's just joining. If you are regular, appreciate you coming back and checking out the content as I put them out. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, till next time, keep them lit.